Hey, welcome back to Sportsbook Review, everybody. It's that time again. It's NHL, and it's the Puckheads. That's right. I'm joined with Dana Lane out in Las Vegas. We're going to do a quick show today. Dana, first and foremost, glad you're back with us. Unfortunately for me, I'm back here in the studio sitting next to Scott Carter, who just can't stand to not take this jersey off. I'd be embarrassed wearing that damn thing. The team starts out 4-0. They've lost everything since. His record's taking a shit. Don't you think it's time to take the jersey off? What would you think, Dana?
I think you should at least take it off until they are double digits in power play percentage.
Well, hell, then he's going to have it till next year. He won't be wearing it.
You cannot be at 7% and still wear that jersey,
Oh,
Scott.
my God. Wow. Anyway, you know what? We're all here for fun, but the gloves do drop, and so do the sticks in hockey. I'm ready to let it go if we got to let it fly.
I'm gonna start drinking at 6 a.m. from now on if I come to these
well,
shows.
don't do that because
just to make it through these shows. Anyway,
You know what? That would be cool.
Yeah.
All right. I'll see
I
you
thought
at
you
AA.
did. That went into the decision of putting that jersey on.
I
did
love
that
it. That
so
was
well.
beautiful. God bless America.
I'm-
you know what? This is like you just got cross-checked into the boards in our corner, and ain't none of your players around, and me and Dana Lane are just beating the shit out of you as the sticks drop. Now, look, guys, with all due respect, let's get
Don't
going.
touch me.
We're on a short leash today. All right, coming off a bad week, okay, guys? Again, let's throw the record up. But one thing you both say, and I mean this, we have fun, but this is the truth. All right, this is not a sprint. It's an
marathon.
absolute marathon.
Absolutely.
I mean, when you look, and this is how crazy it can be. All right, 8-14 record, which is 0.57%, not a bad record, but minus 6.65 units. Now that could shift again tomorrow, going the other way, increase in the units. So therefore, it is not a sprint.
I think you read it wrong. The percentage is like 345. Whatever.
You're just desperate
Yeah,
right
but-
now for a good record. But
No,
anyway.
it's actually giving you the worst record.
Oh, okay. I see what you
Percentage-wise,
got. I
percentage-wise.
got you. All right. With that
But
being
it's
said, hey, Dana, we got to kind of get this done quick today. Again, we're going to bounce back. And with that being said, what's your first pick for us today for the viewers out there?
Well, you got to shop for this line, Mike, but you can get Toronto today at minus $1.05 taking on the Los Angeles Kings. And, after their early season slide, I mean, they've played extremely well in their last 3 games. And in fact, they're going for their 3rd straight win tonight. I like that number. You're going to have to shop for it a little bit because there are some minus $1.10s and a little bit higher. But we found $1.05 on the SBR odds page. And look, I like teams that create offensive opportunities for themselves. And Toronto seems to be just getting better and better as the season goes on.
Wow.
So there's no reason at $1.05 not to take them tonight on home ice.
Wow. I like the breakdown. Appreciate that. All right, viewers, you heard it. Toronto minus $1.05. Line shopping is everything. SBR odds page. All right, Scott Carter, hit us with your first pick, my man.
I saw that line too, and I'm thinking about that one. I might do
Now,
that
bottom
one later
line,
as
you're
well.
like, hell, I better jump on board with Dana Lane because right now, I'm in a funk.
Well, speaking
And
of the
that's
fun,
okay.
before I get to my pick, just so you know, for the viewers, I went 0-4 on my show last week. Yeah, it was terrible.
Okay. Tell them about the Twitter, though,
I
for
tweeted,
real.
I tweeted it. I felt bad about it. Not really, because you know what? I
No,
know
I'm
it's a
talking
long
about
term.
the bounce back on
I
Twitter.
know, that's
You
what I'm
bounced
saying.
back.
Since then, I've gone 6 wins, 4 losses.
Yep.
And including 3 in a row on the weekend, including a 4-team parlay.
You hit that parlay.
Up like almost 10 units. So
Boom. There you go.
If you
High
followed
five.
me after my Thursday 0-4, you made lots of
And-
money.
And viewers,
on the
you
wins.
need to know this here, all right? This time was not chosen by Dana or Scott, okay? We schedule it, so they're doing the very, very best they can with the lines that are available and the information and knowledge that's out there. And again, you can learn from anybody. So with that being said, moving along, who's
And
your
like I
first
said,
play?
check out the Twitter later
Yep.
in the day towards the games. There's
Gotcha.
some, there's some,
Hit us with your
there's
first
some
pick, 'cause
interesting
Dana's
picks.
got to get out of here. And he's
Okay,
gonna-
some interesting picks just real quick. Montreal, we don't know who the goalie is going to be for Boston tonight. If it's Rask, then you might want to take Montreal if it's not Rask, because the line's not
So
out
that-
right now.
all right, that's- we're not
that's
gonna
later.
go with that.
Here's
That's
my
not
pick
even-
today.
yeah, we need a
4-1 at home, New Jersey Devils. They're minus 130 at home. I got it off the SBR odds. I like New Jersey today
Minus
at home.
130?
Minus 130. I know it's a little bit of
That's
juice.
a high juice,
I don't
bro,
usually
and
do
right
that,
now
but I
you're-
like them today against Carolina.
That's hurting your units.
Yeah,
I mean, like
they're
Dana.
gonna win.
Okay, we
gonna
see.
win.
I like the confidence.
Yep.
All right, Dana, hit us with pick number 2.
Yeah, Mike. I'm just going to stay with Toronto minus $1.05 in this.
Ooh,
There's a lot of
love
high money line games, including the
Okay.
Vancouver game, as we see our first $3 game today. And
That sounds
the
like a
fact of the
dumpster
matter-
fire Vancouver team. For real.
The
With all
facts
due
of the matter
respect, that
is-
team ought to be ashamed of them damn selves. That coach needs to be looked at. And I mean that, guys.
Well, I will say this about Vancouver. I mean, a much better effort last night against the Islanders.
For sure.
And after their big brawl game the other night against the Maple Leafs, those type of teams can either bring a team together or break them. And I'm
Yeah.
glad for Vancouver at least, that it seemed to have brought them together last night. But we're going to stay with Toronto today, minus $1.05, 2.5 units, and we're just going to plot our way along until we get into plus territory, which will happen.
That's it. When you trudge through and you grind it out, it's amazing, and stay positive and you don't shift off the plan. Bottom line, good results happen. And I'm not beating it up because it's Vancouver. It's just a team that starts out like that. Now, if there were a bunch of injuries, I could see, but there's not. Bottom line, they got to figure out that chemistry. That's why that team has been riding a roller coaster for years now instead of finding that balance.
Well, they did have a few injuries and they're back a little bit. And, they're a young team and they're going to struggle a little bit until they get better. That's what every good team had to struggle through a bad period before they got good.
No doubt.
Right? So,
and with us too, with what we do, there's no
exactly.
doubt. But I'm just saying it's something that needs to be looked at.
I know
I get passionate about it because I'm a true believer in team sports. So with that being
I'll give you my two quick ones real quick.
Let's go.
Two more ones. Speaking of the Rangers game, Canucks are on a 3-game and 4-night trip. Last night they lost. Tonight they're going to lose in New York, but I'm taking the puck line. minus 1.5. You get plus 101 on the SBR odds, so you're not giving up any juice. They're going to win probably like 6-3, 6-2. I think it's going to be an easy game. Last game.
What was it, plus 101?
Plus 101. Minus 1.5 goals, plus 101.
You know what?
That's a good bet.
I wouldn't bet that if I had to right now because you're jinxing your own team. Your own team's
I don't
pissed
bet with
off
my
at
heart.
you.
I bet with my head.
Bottom line, if this one goes south, I'm telling you right now, you're wearing a Flyers jersey for 1 week.
Last pick. Winnipeg they got Trouba back. He might play tonight. It was a holdout defenseman.
I heard something about that.
Spiza's injured. He got injured on Saturday for the Stars.
He's a beast too.
This is their third meeting in the last 10 days or so, and Winnipeg at home minus 110. I love the Winnipeg tonight. They're going to be emotional with the defenseman back, and the holdout is over, and I think they're going to beat them 4-2 or something to that effect.
Okay,
so.
and you will be tweeting and
I'll be tweeting more tonight, especially the Boston game. I want to see who's playing goal for the Bruins tonight.
All right, you got it. Hey, guys, this is an abbreviated edition of Puckheads, all right? Thursday, tune in. We'll have our schedule totally smooth, and we'll be killing it. We'll have some fun comments back and forth. Hell, we might drop the sticks and the puck. I'm not kidding you. The gloves might come off in this studio. Dana, have a great day. And again, viewers, cash your tickets, and remember, this is it is a marathon. It's not a sprint. Unfortunately for me, I'm sitting next to Scott Carter, but thank God he's getting ready to get the hell out of the studio. Guys, have a great day. Tune in. Dana, take it easy out there in Las Vegas and keep doing what you're doing.
Make Vancouver Canucks great again.
Shit ain't happening.
See ya.
Speaking of which, get out and vote.
Yep.
No, don't do it. Don't vote. Don't get me started.
Go Canucks. Bye.
Research before you bet. Be sure to check out SBR Picks for the best game predictions, breakdowns, and much, much more.